4K fam and new viewers, what is going on? It's your boy 4K D-Ray. Thank you for joining me over here in the 4K corner. If you guys are new to the video, then you don't know that this is nothing but a 4K channel dedicated to nothing but 4K Blu-ray. But yes, I do still have some original Blu-rays that I have kept over time. I've been selling them off, but these are the few that I've had for, quite some time that I haven't sold yet. So shout out to Instagram handle CB Morrow. He has been asking for this video for quite some time, and I kept telling y'all I'm gonna do it. So here we go. We are finally here. This is what I have left in my entire Blu-ray collection. Come on, you guys, let's get into it. So we are going to try to roll this through as fast as possible. So coming up first, you guys, the only reason I kept this one is because it's kind of like a collectible type case. So we got Transformers Age of Extinction. Only kept it because this actual Transformer case that transforms into the actual full-fledged Transformer and holds your cases, holds your disc. So decided to keep that one, but that's pickup number one. Coming up next, you guys, this was a subscriber pickup. I got Booksmart. Didn't enjoy it too much. Too much women power type stuff going on. One of my favorite movies coming up next, we got Sucker Punch. I still need to check out the digital of this. It has Dolby Vision added to the 4K, so I'm gonna check that out at some point. And the price is not bad, so definitely you guys should check that out. Coming up next, man, I got this for free off Macari a couple videos ago. If you ain't seen it, go ahead and check it out. But I love this movie, man. As a kid, I think I was in middle school when this came out. I used to watch it almost every morning. So you can't go wrong with Speed, Keanu Reeves, man. Coming up next, caught this one for very, very cheap, sitting inside of a second party, like a pawn shop type store, man, for $5 out of print. Apocalypto. Definitely could never get rid of this, and yes, it is re-releasing pretty soon. I don't know the exact date on that, but y'all can check it out yourself. Coming up next, man, nothing special to this one. We got Battle Los Angeles. I thought it was an okay popcorn flick. Nothing too special about it, but I've held on to it for this long. Up next, we got Men in Black 3. Not a big fan of the Men in Black series, so I don't really know why I'm still holding on to this. It is what it is. I don't even know the last time I watched it. Another popcorn flick coming up, Clash of the Titans. I actually like this too. This was pretty good. I need to revisit this at some point. Coming up next, man, I had really high hopes for this franchise, but it didn't pan out very well. The first one was good. We got G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. Kind of still waiting for Snake Eyes. Haven't heard any much more information on that. But the way things are going, who knows what's going on. Coming up next, man, we got The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. This is like a remake of another movie that I never saw, but this one was okay. Not too bad. Real good with Denzel Washington and John Travolta. Next, don't ask me why I have this. I don't know. I don't even remember what happened in this movie. But we got Conan the Barbarian. After that, we got Twilight. Missed me with that one, but I love Breaking Dawn, parts 1 and 2. And we got The Kingdom with Jamie Foxx. Absolutely love this movie. Hoping that it'll come to 4K and I will double up on it and do something with this. I doubt I'll sell it because at this point, pawn shops are only giving you like 50 cents or maybe $1 at most for Blu-rays. So, and I ain't got time to try to post it online, sell it, ship it. Up next, man, 1408. I'm really hoping this comes to 4K as well. John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. Really good film. Please, can we get a 4K of this? I would love it. Coming up next, man, another movie that I really love on 4K as well. Sin City. Dame to Kill For. Then we got some more animated cartoons with Toy Story 3. You can't go wrong with the whole Toy Story franchise. I know some are better than the rest, but Toy Story is probably one of the better ones out there for you. Up next, you guys, we got Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the worst out of the series. Can't believe I waited to the 12 o'clock midnight showing to see this. It was absolutely terrible and just way too long of a runtime for that film. And you guys, we got Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Definitely, if you don't have it on 4K, definitely get it, man. It looks really, really fantastic. Another popcorn flick coming up, man. We got Jumper. I'm surprised this hasn't hit for 4K yet and been a really cheap one for like $10 with no slip. So who knows, maybe in time, but I doubt it because it probably would have been one of those original releases for the 4K format. Almost rounding out this first stack, you guys, but another animated classic that I really love. I'm not really that big. I believe this is DreamWorks. Not too sure. No, it is Disney, but absolutely love this film. Romeo and Juliet. Another remake coming up. Red Dawn. Didn't think it was that bad. Definitely not as good as the first, but I mean, it's in the collection nonetheless. Horror Time. One of my favorite all-time horror flicks. Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Jessica Biel. Quite sure you guys can understand why I love this. Another classic, Disney, The Lion King. I still ain't watched the live action, and I had it on 4K for quite some time. Maybe I need to give that a visit. Up next, you guys, we got Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Another great one on 4K. And the creme de la creme that is coming on 4K. I told y'all I have been waiting so long, and we finally gonna get it. 300, man. I hope they do a very good transfer for this film. Oh, I cannot wait. Probably one of the best films of all time. Y'all let me know where it ranks in your all-time favorite. But that rounds out the first stack. All right, so coming up next, man, I was really hoping that we got a Silver Surfer film, but we didn't. But here it is, man. We got Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Nothing very fantastic about this one, but I got it in the collection. Don't ask me why. Coming up next, we got Clouded with a Chance of Meatballs Part 2. And we got X-Men First Class, one of the better X-Men films. I love the First Class series. Really good. And we got The Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know why I got this in the collection at this point, because I do own the 4Ks, but you can't go wrong with Spider-Man, whether it's Blu-ray or 4K. I'm sure everybody's got it in their catalog. Up next, nice little humor movie, Good Boys. Not as funny as I was hoping, but it looked good. I was surprised at how good this looked on a Blu-ray. I hadn't watched a Blu-ray in a good moment, so some subscribers said, hey, check out Good Boys if you really want to laugh and you love stuff like Superbad and things like that. Give it a shot. So I gave it a shot. I enjoyed it. Was not all that great, but it looked really good. So I was surprised what Blu-ray can still do, but strictly 4K over here. Coming up next, man, another one of my favorite horrors. You got the Rob Zombie Halloween. Absolutely like this. You guys can let me know where does this rank with the Halloween franchise. Did you guys like Rob Zombie's take? Coming up next, man, another really fun film that I like. Justin Timberlake really surprised me at how good of an actor he is. But we got In Time. I actually love this movie. Revisited it not too long ago, a couple months ago. But I really love this film. Coming up next, man, we got Sin City. Something else that needs to hit the 4K format. Hopefully we'll get it next year. Who knows? Absolutely love the picture quality and the sound quality on this one. Liam Neeson. You guys know most of his movies are the same. This one was a little bit different because it didn't involve like espionage or anything like that. Somebody chasing him chasing somebody. It was just him. But really love this one. The Gray. Check it out if you have not seen it. Really good video. Coming up next, I had high hopes for this. Watched it. It was cool. Nothing too special. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was, but we got Out of the Furnace. This one coming up next. I know a lot of people, there's like some love and some hate for this reboot that they did, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I thought it was really fun. I liked it growing up as a kid. I absolutely loved the Ninja Turtles. Had about every collectible character there was. Anything that came out, I got it for Christmas. I actually enjoyed this and the second one, Out of the is it Out of the Shadows? I think, yeah, I believe it's Out of the Shadows. So I know somebody's gonna say it was trash, but nonetheless. This one, you guys, Will Smith, you can't go wrong with most Will Smith movies. This one should definitely be on 4K. I don't know what the hang up is, why it's not, but iRobot, man, this is a classic film. Please give us this on the 4K format. I beg you, please. Big time classics coming up in the next couple. We got The Usual Suspects. Cannot go wrong with this film, man. One of the greatest films of all time. Followed up by one of the best thrillers ever. You got Seven. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. Definitely should have this in your collection. Another film that definitely surprised me in the watch. This was really good. Fantastic film. Doesn't matter whether it hits 4K or not. One of my favorite films. Still yet to get it on 4K. I need to get it. I've just been waiting on a really good price because I can continue to hold on to the Blu-ray. No problem with me, but Law Abiding Citizen, man, you gotta love Jamie Foxx, Gerard Butler. I love Mean Girls. Up next, Brick Mansions. I believe this was Paul Walker's final film, so I've never opened it, but picked it up. I think I found this at the Dollar Tree for $1. Decided to buy it just because it was his last film. Have not opened it. I've never even watched the movie. Coming up next, another one. Monster Squad. Loved this as a kid. This has been out of print as well. Don't know if it'll ever release. I doubt we'll even see it on the 4K format, but this one right here, this holds a lot of sentiments in my heart. Loved this as a kid. When I seen it at the secondhand store, no choice but to pick it up. Up next, Twilight New Moon. Not much to say about that one. Didn't care for it too much. Breaking Dawn series. I love 1 and 2. I ain't gonna lie. Actually seen it. Loved them. Cannot wait for these next few movies to hit the 4K format. Oh my gosh. Probably the best franchises ever. Lord of the Rings. The Two Towers. The Hobbit. Desolation of Smaug. Hobbit. Battle of the Five Armies. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings. Then we got G.I. Joe, Retaliation. This won't it. I'm sorry. And you guys, I know I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but why not collect them? We got Star Wars The Force Awakens. I think I got this on 4K. I don't know. But you guys, that rounds out stack number 2. Let's go ahead. Let's finish this thing out with stack number 3. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into it. All right, you guys. So coming up next, this is one of my all-time favorite TV franchises. I need to get back into it. Everybody says it's worth it again, but nonetheless, man, we got Walking Dead. I got season 1. I've got season 2, season 3. Skip 4 and 5, and I got season 6 is still booked, so I got some catching up to do to pick that the rest of that series up, but eventually I'll own it. I'll be finding other stuff to go ahead and buy. One of my favorite video games all time, so why not own the anime of it? Street Fighter 4. What's the title on this one? The Ties That Bind. It was okay, nothing too special. Coming up next, man, Colin Farrell's reboot of Total Recall. Then we got Kick-Ass 2, not as good as Kick-Ass 1, but still a fun film to watch. I didn't really like this one. I know most people did, but Punisher Warzone. I still wanted Thomas Jane as the Punisher, but we got this nonetheless. I mean, it is what it is. It was a big time shoot 'em up. I know a lot of people say they probably like this one better than the original with Thomas Jane. Then we got the Wolverine, followed by The Little Mermaid. Take it back to Star Wars, we got Rogue One. I like the slipcover. This one, we've been waiting for the sequels, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, however many he claims he's making. And we've been waiting on the 4K, but we got Avatar. Can't go wrong, very nice. It was a good film, I enjoyed it. Up next, 300 Rise of the Empire. I'm surprised we're not getting both of these back to back or in a nice little double pack, but on the 4K, but it is what it is. I understand why, but we got 300 Rise of the Empire nonetheless. Another great TV series. We got Stranger Things season 1 Blu-ray. I wanted the 4K, didn't get it. Season 2, I just could never find it, even when it was down for a very low price. I had been looking at Target for a long time. You guys, if you could help me get my hands on it for, it's got to be a really good price, because ain't no point of really owning this one. It's going to always be on Netflix, but if you can get it to me for a real good price, I'm down for it. This next movie, I actually really love it. The picture quality, the audio quality is amazing on this film, man. One of my favorites. We got The Wolf Man, Benicio del Toro. Absolutely love this film. If you ain't seen it, man, definitely check it out. I believe there's another reboot or another Wolfman movie coming out. You can Google it, find out more. Up next, we got X-Men Origins Wolverine, followed by Frozen. The Zeeks are coming. We got World War Z. I actually love this film. This is really, really good. I've watched this countless times as well. Coming up next, man, another really good film. Kind of reminds you of that, puts you in that mood for 300 and all that, but we got Immortals. This one was okay. Not as good as 300, but you know, it is what it is. I actually had a good time watching that. Up next, I know a lot of people probably actually like this one too. We got Paranorman. And then this one right here, man, this Blu-ray is absolutely phenomenal, man. The picture quality on this is so sharp and amazing. I wonder what they could do with a 4K transfer of it, but we got Nicolas Cage's Drive Angry. I actually like this movie as well. And to round this thing out, man, we got Kingsman, The Secret Service. I love the Kingsman, the 2 films that we've got from them so far. I don't know what's going on with the Kingsman. I know it did. I think it got pushed back one more time. So we'll see how that goes. I wasn't really too thrilled by that trailer, but I'll check it out. Nonetheless, man, I believe that is my entire Blu-ray. Well, it's not the entire Blu-ray collection. I know I got some more in the other room, in those big old those Blockbuster, when they was going out of business, those big old cases that were like this big for just no reason. I got a few of those in the other room, but I'm not going to pull those out. But that is my entire Blu-ray collection that I have sitting right here in the 4K corner. Glad to finally give you guys what you want. Thank you for rocking out with your boy 4K D-Ray. You guys, if you're new to the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Everybody go ahead and hit that like button. For additional content, you can find me over on Instagram at 4K D-Ray. I'll leave it right up here, over here, or down below. You guys, thanks for watching another video with me, man. Keep it physical. We